Andy Cornthwaite, and I am conducting the massed voice choir on Monday at the Albert Hall. And my background is varied, really. I've done a lot of different things. I work a lot in the world of opera. I work I run choirs, a lot of community choirs. I've done an awful lot of work with children of various ages, ranging from big choral singing groups to putting children on the stage in operas and music theatre, and just I do a complete range of lots of different type of music.
My name's Jane Wheeler. I'm a freelance amateur musical artist, and I run my own small business now for the last 2 years called Living Song. My musical background is through music and education. I was a musician for many years as a piano bar player and a session singer, songwriter, and then I did my training and went into education and sort of developed into an advisory role, and now I'm freelance working on various projects like this one and running a couple of community choirs.
Well, I'm from Essex myself, and so a good few of the schools I know of already, and a lot of the areas that I've been to I already know. In fact, Westcliff High School for girls, I went to Westcliff High School for boys a long time ago. So it's been really good to get into some of the places that I know already. Also some of the other parts of Essex which I don't know very well, such as Debden and the more northern parts of Essex which I don't know very well. So it's been great to see those things, and I do a lot of my work in London, so it's really nice to go outside London and work with other young people.
Well, I've had two roles in a way, because there was a first phase and I was an amateur vocalist going in and running voice workshops with the children, getting them excited about singing, getting the teachers involved and looking at different ways of introducing song and singing and creative voice work, just to really capture the imagination and the motivation of the children. On the second phase, I've been a sort of backup person to Lee Cornthwaite, who's been leading on the Karl Jenkins piece, and to Paul Griffiths, who's been leading on the creative process. So I've been kind of like tracking what they're doing, supporting, getting involved wherever I can, and knowing that I had to take over from Paul on the creative section for the event next Monday.
One more time. Go.
The Out of Essex music project has been wonderful for Southend because we have been able to engage with schools that previously haven't engaged that much with musical activities, and so this has given them an immense opportunity. And also, as well as that, there is the opportunity for schools to work together. So we've chosen schools that geographically are close together so that they can get to each other quite easily. And the two schools in question, it's given them an immense opportunity to work together.
The Out of Essex project has been absolutely fantastic for young people in Thurrock, in some schools who have perhaps seeking to expand their music opportunities for young people, and we have involved in it a secondary school, a primary school and some pupils from a special school, and particularly the pupils from the special school is a super opportunity for them to take part in a massed event which they may not otherwise have had the chance to do.
So can I ask you what it's like to be part of this project?
It's great, wonderful.
Initially we took part just to see how it goes and be part of the workshops, and we hadn't quite thought about how far it could go. So as we went along it became more and more involved, and it has been amazing, and the kids took to it really well. And I think it's mainly that kind of energy that inspired the rest of the school as well to think, okay, we can do this, we can take part. And then from the other side as well, from MFY, there's been amazing support to make it really happen. So I think that collaboration really has made it possible for us to get this far and still be involved at this stage of the project, and actually get to play at the Royal Albert Hall, which is an opportunity we probably wouldn't get that in any other way, so it's pretty amazing.
This particular project has been absolutely fantastic for our young people at Newport Free Grammar School. There's only so much that you can do in the classroom, and we're very passionate about providing our students with a fantastic music education. But part of that is learning about the music business itself and working with professionals like they have during this project. And every single one of them that's come in has made it a real learning experience, but also it's been really fun. They've thoroughly enjoyed it, and they can take so much away from it. If they want to be, a bass guitarist, they've seen, somebody from the Royal Northern College, somebody that they can relate to. So not just adults, but also young people that are currently studying music. And there hasn't just been one person that's come in. It's been a variety of different professionals who have provided them with a variety of different genres of music. So many different warm-up exercises for the students to learn, but also for us to learn as well. And that's great to have new material. And they've been singing it in the classroom, all of these fantastic little fun songs they've learned. They're singing it around school. And so it's not just about the performance at the Royal Albert Hall, it's everything that's led up to it. And they can take so much away, not just the ones who are wanting to go into music as a career. They've seen how a production like this all comes together, how much work is entailed, how much rehearsal. But they're taking away performance skills, they're taking away confidence, they're taking away just an experience of being able to be there and to be proud of something, such as what's going to happen on Monday night.
A lot of the children are have come forward with really surprised, and some of them had quite bad behaviour problems, and I think since they've had this focus, their behaviour's improved, and also their confidence levels as well, because a lot of them feel quite self-conscious, especially the older children, and I think by doing something like this, it's made them feel more relaxed about themselves and just more open to this kind of activity, whereas they wouldn't have been doing that before. They wouldn't have thought of it, I don't think, if we hadn't done it.
So Leo is a student that wasn't very interested in music until this project. He was invited along to the workshop and showed a lot of encouragement and really wanted to pursue this. And from that he took part in the creative section, and he did a lot of the composing and arranging in them creative sections. And it's enabled him to bring music into different subjects, his expressive arts exam, and he's even thinking about taking music GCSE next year.
Music's it's helped a lot, because now we're focused on all different types of genres of music instead of just one bass line of music, and music teachers helping you, and people, professionals we've been working with Paul has helped a lot, helping the creative section and making it so we can do it instead of just him, so we can all do it as a group instead of just one teacher telling us what to do.
There's a couple of girls involved in our part of the project. We found out they could sing and we got them involved in the project, and they've really loved it. So it's been really nice to see them blossom and really grow confidence. And we've also got quite a few boys involved, which is nice because traditionally it's the girls that would get involved in the creative arts. So to have that core of boys now singing as well of all the creative arts is really, really nice to see them really enjoying it.
I've really enjoyed learning the piece because of the different sections involved in it. The chorale type section, and then the introduction and the ending are so different. So it's been great to sing different genres of music within one piece.
It's really interesting also that it's a Latin piece, so it's from different countries rather than just having normal music from England we always hear.
I think for the Ockenden Academy, the most important thing is that our children haven't had a chance before, but this has given them a real opportunity to start performing and to start realising they do have musical talents that they've never really used before. The chance to go to the Albert Hall actually gives them a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to perform. the testament of that is the fact that in future it means that students at Ockenden coming up from the primary school, such as Dilks Primary School, will be coming into a much richer musical foundation. So it's offering much more extracurricular work for the local community.
The way it's worked out, the education hubs, music education hubs have worked collaboratively, so it has enhanced supervision. It's a practical way of us actually working together on some music, which is great. And singing is something which lots of young people can access. So it means that you don't need a great level of skill and training on an instrument to be able to participate, which I think is a fantastic way of including lots of children, over 600 in this case.
I think they're going to surprise people with how they're going to sound and look. I think the choreography and the movement is going to lift people. The beautiful beginning that Beacon Hill have come up with Paul Griffiths it's just like, it looks like you're just like opening a little door and the lights come through and you think, what's this going to be about? And then this piece just emerges and it keeps developing and growing and doing something. Karl Jenkins has created something that makes it possible for the children to put their mark on, in the space at the beginning, the space in the middle bit in the section. So I'm very much looking forward to it and very excited about the day.
One very nice way that our students have been able to take part is that there was a creative bit, which is something that Beacon Hill students are actually great at. And the workshops we've had to work on this have been amazing. I think it's mainly the workshops that have made the biggest impact because they happened at Beacon Hill. And the workshop leader we had, Paul, he's been amazing, and the kids all have taken to him so well. So he's left a very big legacy in a way and a very big impact. And doing that creative work has really created a platform where everybody could be part of it and make it their own, because everybody they could bring in their own thing, play at whatever level was possible, and really be part of creating what the music afterwards is, which I think has helped a lot to, in a way, create a sense of identity with this project as well, and make it part of what we're doing this year. So I think the workshops, that's the big thing.
How much are you looking forward to the Albert Hall? That much?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think it's going to be like?
I've never been there, so it's all new to me.
I've never been to the Albert Hall, so I'm a bit of a newbie at this. Like, I've never gone to any like fields with the schools because I've never felt confident enough to do this. But doing all like the singing and the creative sections helped me a lot, and so I think like after this I'm gonna start trying to do a lot more, and like it's gonna be a great boost going to the Royal Albert Hall in front of thousands of people, like singing with like people I know and people I've met here as well.
I have thoroughly enjoyed working. This is what I gave up full-time work, permanent positions to do, exactly this kind of project. So I've been thriving. It feels like it's integrated me as an artist with a background in education, and just watching the children go from that first phase to understanding they need to get a bit more committed, seeing the involvement of the teachers, recognising that little lights are going on for them as well. The teachers are developing alongside the children, and it's been, well, just really enjoyable.
I feel like the young people are benefiting from this project because they're being asked to do things that are outside of their comfort zone, and they're being educated and stimulated in a new form. I find it quite exciting to see some of the young people feel, just on the very first session, feel uncomfortable to even talk, let alone sing. And then 6 weeks down the line, 2 months down the line, I've seen them really, walk down the aisles of their own schools, singing and finding themselves and being comfortable to do things that are new to them and be creative, forming small workshops within the classes and them expressing their own opinions. And as a young artist, for me, I'm only there to help push them and develop them, so eventually if they choose to, they can follow this route and be an artist.
Yeah, so that confidence, bringing that confidence out, because like whilst we were young, we never got any of that. We never got any support from any of the teachers, or at least that push that Music for Youth are giving us, or we are giving them anyways. So it's a great opportunity, and I feel they've definitely taken that on board and are using it, hence why you can hear what is going on.
think some different ways of preparing the children for singing. Maybe it's been different with every school. Some, as I say, have been more experienced, but some have become more aware that, I think some teachers have been more aware that it is a whole body experience singing, that there are very physical ways that you can introduce singing. It's not just about sitting in your seat and singing, it's not just about the sound, it's the whole body, it's what you do with your mouth, your face, with your breath. I think for a lot of teachers there's been some real eye-opening things, and they say they've taken ideas that they wouldn't have thought of before to use it. I've certainly used a little bit of Kodai in my work, which I know I don't think any of the teachers have used that before. Used a little bit of jazz number work to help the children understand where their harmony is, given them various listening activities so that they listen to themselves better, listen to each other better. And I think lots of the teachers in their different ways have taken some of that to carry on the work.
I think what's happened with the way this project's worked is, particularly today, that more teachers and support staff have come from schools, and that'll be the first time they've seen such a large group of children singing together. And it's an amazing experience to be involved in that sound. And just watching parts of the warm-up, it's been fantastic. So those people, those adults that aren't necessarily musicians but have come along to help today, have actually participated in the warm-up and the whole thing. So I think, yes, it is reaching wider, outside the project specifically, and outside of the music specialists in schools.
Debden Park High School, which is a school just 10 minutes down the road from us, are also involved in the project. They happen to be part of the Kemnor Academies Trust, which is a trust that our school is involved in as well. And we've been working really closely with them on the project, and we also work with them on other things. But it's a really good opportunity to do a bit of networking and get in touch with some other schools and perhaps forge those links as well. It looks like there's lots of schools in our area that are involved in the project, so it would be really nice to get involved with them.
The performance on Monday at the Albert Hall is going to be amazing. I think lots of the children have seen pictures of it but never been there, and the young people. So when they go in there and see the size of the place and how beautiful it looks and the atmosphere of all the people in the audience, I think they're going to really pick up the energy and do some justice to the pieces that have been written for them, the creative piece and Karl's piece. I think they're going to enjoy it, and I think the audience are going to have a fantastic time.
The reason why I enjoy music so much and I want to carry it on further is because it makes me feel good about myself, and I enjoy meeting other people and performing together and rehearsing together, and it really builds like a sense of community when everyone's making music together.
At the beginning I didn't really care about music. I'd listen to it like every once in a while, and like sing or something. But now after doing this, it's just brought me out to a new path of life. So always having music and everything, as my Madam Bree, she's a musician. It feels a lot better, comfortable being around a music teacher more, because I think I could have a conversation about music.
Do you know exactly how many people are going to be watching you?
Not exactly.
Do you want to make a guess?
200, 300?
What if I told you there are going to be 4,000 people watching?